Did Ken Barlow die?
Is Ken Barlow dead? Hey Siri, is Ken Barlow dead? Hello, welcome back to episode 3 of Intrusive Thoughts. I'm Sam.
I'm Mark.
So, how'd your week go?
It's been an alright week, to be fair, right? I'm not done much, obviously I'm unemployed, but there's been a lot of stuff in the news, I feel. One thing that got me in the news was Donald Trump is making a new law. He's making a new law where if you burn a flag, you get a year in prison.
He did an executive order.
Yeah. He made a new law. Where if you burn the American flag, you get put in prison for a year. You don't get parole. You get the full 365. And
365 Patty Girl. Sorry. That was my intrusive thought. Go on.
And I said this. I actually sent Sam this. I was like, should we make a video where we just burn the flag? And he was like, probably not.
That would be misconstrued. Because keep in mind, right, we have like 4 videos on this channel. Yeah. And then if we just come out and burn the American flag for like apparently no reason, because neither of us live in America. Have you been to America?
Never.
Mark's never been to America.
So I'm also scared to go over.
Oh, same. Oh, well, I'm not going over in the next fucking 4 years. You'd be in fucking Alligator Alcatraz within 24 hours.
Yeah, I'd be on Guantanamo Bay. I'd be there.
You'd be waterboarded by the time the day is done. Because, first of all, you kind of look like an Arab.
Yeah, I was thinking about this today, right? See, when I did my beard, right? See, when they do my beard, I actually asked the guy, and I go to a Turkish barber's, right? And I asked the guy... who's the guy without the leg tattoos?
Boshkan.
It was Boshkan.
Shout out Boshkan.
Boshkan. He is some boy. He is a nice guy. They're all nice guys in the barbershop. We both get our hair cut in the same place. But I asked him just to do my beard like his, because it was nice, but like he did it like his. Like I looked like Turkish coming out of it, but it's fine. I don't mind it. But yeah, that's what I heard in the news. And also another thing I heard in the news was Millie Bobby Brown and John Bon Jovi's son. What is his name? Do you know his name? I don't know him. I refer to him as John Bon Jovi's son.
Junior Bon Jovi.
Junior Bon Jovi and Millie Bobby Brown are adopting a child, right? They're adopting a child. And I thought... Yeah, I thought about it, right? And I thought...
They're getting married too, I think.
Yeah, they're engaged. But I thought about it. Is it like a tutorial? Do you know what I mean? Is it like... Because you know the first kid's always a bit fucked up.
A free trial.
Do you know what I mean? The second one's always a bit better. And that's fine, you know? It is fine. It's not fine for the first kid, but it's fine.
My mum used to always say that to me. Because I'd be like, how come I was allowed to do this and Zach's not? Or, do you know, how come Zach's allowed to do this and I'm not? And she's like, oh, you were the trial run.
Oh, no, I was, instead of that, it was, why wasn't I allowed to do that? And she let Erin do it and stuff. That's my sister.
I think my whole thing with Millie Bobby Brown is I have a conspiracy theory that she's at least 47 years old.
I think everyone says that.
Because she doesn't look... What is she? She's like 21 or something.
She's like 23, 22.
I wonder why she's adopting.
I think it's for a wee tutorial, right? And then my brain went other ways, and I think this might be a bit offensive, and it might not be. If Millie Bobby Brown ever sees this, I do apologise. It is only a joke. But I thought about it in a way like if she couldn't have a kid, or if he couldn't have a kid, right? And then I thought a bit more if he couldn't have a kid, that I thought that a substitute for a baby daddy would you have the perfect one?
John.
Yeah. Big John Bon Jovi. Do you know what I mean? I know it's a bit weird, right? They don't have to consummate together. Do you know what I mean? They can get IVF, they can get a wee test tube baby. But I couldn't imagine a better dad than John Bon Jovi, and then you have Millie Bobby Brown as your ma, right? The kid would be John Bon Jovi singing, her acting. Do you know what I mean? It'd be Miley Cyrus, I feel. It'd be best of both worlds. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought that was... But yeah, I don't know if that is a bit too offensive. But fuck it, we'll leave it in.
No, is she going to be Millie Bobby Bon Jovi?
I hope so. That's better than... Yeah, I hope so.
That is crazy. So that's how your week's been going?
Yeah, I had another thing as well. I took a trip down to Norfolk. Yeah, I didn't tell you this. I took a trip down to Norfolk, right? And I went to Horsey Beach. Do you know where Horsey Beach It's in Norfolk, sorry.
Okay.
But Horsey Beach, loads and loads of seals come up to the beach. So I took my dog, right, and I was walking down the street, the beach with my dog in Horsey Beach, and out of nowhere, a seal just approached us, slapped my dog, walked right back into the ocean, right. And I thought, not funny for the dog, right, but it was quite funny. I had to laugh.
My dog had an encounter with a seal as well. We were in Broad Strand, like in Cormac, Ollie, and
I think you should tell people how he died first.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, let's revisit some trauma from when I was 15. Thanks. Okay, so we rescued a dog when I was 10, and he was also 10. I think we were born the same year, actually.
That's so cute.
And I had badgered my mum for years and years and years, get me a dog or get me a cat, and she always used to like kind of half oblige. Like I'd be like, can I get a dog? Can I get a cat? She'd get me like a fucking parrot. And I remember I had like 2 budgies at once. We went on holidays and I gave it to a friend. I came back, they were dead.
Oh, right. I thought you took it on holidays, gave it to a friend and left.
Yeah. Me and the budgie went to Forteventura. Yeah. But then I was like, can I please have a dog? Can I please have a cat? Then she gave me a cat, but it was 3-legged. I know. That ended up dying too. And then we got a dog, Ollie. And he was called Ollie because he was found on Oliver Plunkett Street. Oh, and he was like a rescue dog. And how I think they eventually found him was on the 6 o'clock news on RTE. They were like doing something on Patrick Street or Oliver Plunkett Street, whatever. And they just saw him like walking across. And like the old owners were like, that's my fucking dog on RTE News. But eventually they like gave him up or whatever. But he was only, like my mum told me like, oh, I got you a dog. Yeah. I'll be waiting outside the school gate for you with the dog. Oh. So I was buzzing chops.
And you seen it like this old guy.
with a cane. Well, I didn't even see him. That's the thing. So I finished school at like 4 o'clock or whatever time. I was still in the sixth class at the time, and my mum wasn't there.
You were finishing at 4 o'clock or
2 o'clock. I can't remember. It was so long ago that I don't even know. It was 2 o'clock or something. Yeah. So then I went outside the school and I was like, "Where the fuck's my mum?"
I'd cry. See, I was quite sad. I was quite cheeky.
And she wasn't there. And then I think after like 20 minutes, she eventually came. No dog. And I was like,
"You told me you got a dog.
Where's the dog?" And she was like, "Oh, it went missing." Keep in mind, she had the dog. 45 minutes, I'd say. So what happened was, it ran away. It literally ran away towards the cliffs by Broad Strand, fucked itself over the cliffs, and my mum didn't see it again.
How did it get back?
They eventually found it. So we literally went searching for the dog. So I went from being in class, being like raising my hand, being like, "Oh, I'm getting a dog today." Teacher being like, "Oh, describe it." And I was like, "Oh, it's a border collie, whatever." I left school. She was like, "Oh, dog's gone. Dog went off cliff, actually." Dog immediately tried to commit suicide. So then we just went looking for it all around West Cork, and eventually we found it. We found him covered in horse shit somewhere.
Lovely.
In like by Bandon, like 20 minutes from where we live. But the point that Mark brought up, which I don't even know how we got to, is he fell down the stairs and shattered his back and then had to be put down. So thanks for bringing that up.
R.I.P. Ollie.
Yeah, Wagwan. Why do we bring that up?
You were talking about your dog got something by a seal.
Yeah.
So I talked about my dog.
Yeah. So the first time he ever encountered a seal was when I brought him to Broad Strand, just on a walk, because he was from the north side. Yeah. So he was a Norrie Ollie collie. So I brought him down to the Broad Strand. He was kind of walking along the water, and he heard like a bark in the water. Now, I understand why he was freaked out, because as far as he was concerned, he was the only person who could bark. So then he started barking back at the seal, and the seal started barking back at him, and Ollie like had a panic attack. He was like, "What the fuck is this?" But yeah, seals are weird because they're like
they're like slimy little fuckers.
They're like slimy dogs, sea dogs.
They are sea dogs. Yeah.
But yeah. So anything else happen in your week?
Not much. Not really, no. As I said, I'm unemployed, so I did fuck all. Really.
My week...
Oh, no, we did... we did talk about your week, but we haven't...
My week's been... Okay, pretty eventful.
That was the least convincing week ever.
No, it actually...
My week's been Okay.
The thing is like my eventful to the general audience is like
this is why I'm saying there's nothing. I came up with that Norfolk. I never went to Norfolk. I came up with that.
This guy needs to get a life. Like, so Sunday, myself, my girlfriend, and Mark went down to the marina for a writing session, a very productive writing session.
I actually wrote 2 lines.
We recorded it. It'll be out in the video sometime. But what we did was we took edibles before going down to the marina.
Copy that.
Yeah, oh well, so did I. And then it was like a sunny day, so we were like, look, instead of writing in here, we're going to go to the park, sit down, and we're going to fucking, write some jokes. And then, so we wrote, and it hadn't hit me yet, and I don't think it hit Ella. I don't think it hit you either.
I don't think it hit me at all.
But myself and my girlfriend had a plan to go to the cinema to see Eddington in town.
Was it good?
Just wait.
Okay.
So Mark went home. We were going into town. As I was going into town, the edible fucking 1-2 uppercut straight into the face. And this is my first time going to the new cinema. It's like it's called the Arc. It's like this. They redeveloped the cinema, and it's like this fancy thing now. It has like reclining chairs. It's like the chairs are actually like this.
They have a lift.
Yeah, they also have another part. So I went into the cinema. First of all, it was so busy. So like,
was it?
I was overstimulated. Anyway.
I can't imagine the cinema being busy nowadays. No, everyone's got everything on demand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think the experience of going into the cinema.
Yeah, you're a cinema junkie.
I love the cinema. So we went into the cinema. New environment for me. My autism was already going off the charts. The edible had kicked in. Turns out the entire fucking thing is like self-service. And
what do you mean?
Like you get like you scan and you print your own ticket, and then you go and
get your own popcorn.
You don't do your own popcorn, but you do your own drink.
Oh, right.
So me and Ella were in the fucking cinema at this time, frazzled, and so we were there. We went up to the ticket machine and you have to scan the barcode to print the tickets. It took us like 5 minutes to do that, and there was people waiting behind us. We were like, Ella was like trying to scan the fucking ticket. It got to a point where I was like, just put in the number on the barcode. So she had to like type in the number on the barcode, and eventually it printed.
Tiring.
So I was already like, I need to sit down in the dark before this like properly hits me. So then we went up, we ordered stuff, and then
what did you get?
I got medium popcorn and whatever drink was easiest for me to get. And then Ella got like medium popcorn, and I think she got like minstrels or something like that. Minstrels inside of popcorn, by the way. Cheat code.
Oh! I used to put like
Maltesers.
No, I put the M&Ms, crunchy, crispy ones.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
Oh yeah.
But you see,
you don't get this fat for no reason.
See, at the time, in the condition I was in, that was too much effort.
Too much stop.
I was like, just give me like the easiest thing, and then your one was like, okay, now you go over there and you do your own drinks. I was like, oh no. I was like, can you not just do it for me, please?
An extra $5 just
like,
to go over.
My eyes were like slowly going in this direction. Keep in mind now, there was like it was really busy because I think like Superman is on and Fantastic Four is on, so like it was quite busy. We were going to Eddington, and so I was queuing up for the drinks. It's this fucking futuristic like cyberpunk machine. Like it's not just like where you put the like it's not like that. So I was like, I'm not even gonna know how to like use this fucking machine.
Does it scan your eyes or something?
Yeah, fingerprint. So I was up next in the queue, and the fella in front of me, I saw him tapping at least 17 times. So I was like, okay, I'm just not getting a drink. And
you might have been going for a mixture of stuff.
I saw him get the drink, and immediately spill it everywhere.
Oh Jesus!
So all the commotion because of that, I was like, I'm gonna have a panic attack in the cinema.
I'll just get a water.
Yeah, my spit is fine. I'll just save my spit, and please let me sit down in the dark now. So me and Ella were looking at ourselves, being like, we'll get through this together. Like if we use both of our brain power, we'll make it to the next stage. Like
you can do it.
I was already thinking, I don't even know how I'm going to find my screen, or my seat. So eventually we were up next. We were looking at the we were looking at the drink machine, and I was like, you're gonna have to do this for me. Like you're you're gonna have to take point here. So she was tapping a few buttons, possibly the right buttons. I don't even know.
Did you get what you wanted?
She just asked me like, "Is 7-Up fine?" And I was just like, "Yes, probably. Anything is fine. I'm not fine." So we eventually got our drinks. It's a cool cinema. I was in there under like the wrong conditions. We went upstairs. We found our screen. Lovely seats. Only like maybe.
Where'd you go? In the middle, back, front?
Middle. Which was like grand.
Yeah. As long as someone doesn't fit in front of you.
And then the cinema.
Do you know what I'd like actually? Sorry, get like a cinema where you have like reclining seats back, where you have like a bed and it's on the screen like that.
There's something similar to that in Australia because I went when I was,
see the Aussies always have it right, don't they?
I hear. Well, listen to this. When I was in Sydney, like years ago, I went to go see The Last Jedi with my aunt, and you get like fucking roast dinners and shit in the cinema, and beer. You can get like drink and stuff in the cinema too.
Oh, you can get beer in Scotland. Yeah, you can get like you can get Budweiser and stuff.
See, I don't think that would.
You
work
can get hot dogs.
I just don't think that would work over here. People like there'd be teenagers coming in to fucking Superman with like WKD.
You Spider-Man country coming with fucking half bottles of vodka.
Yeah, it's throwing the glass in the cinema. But it started playing. I was peeking out of my mind. I think Ella was too because I looked over. She was like, and I swear to God, it was the weirdest movie I've ever seen. First of all, you see Joaquin Phoenix's dick, which is like
actual Bobby.
Yeah. I think there needs to be more penis representation in cinema.
What?
Let me explain.
Okay.
So
you want to see more cocks in cinema?
I don't know what point I was trying to make.
Do you know what? Here, Leo, come on, Leo. I'll get you another Oscar.
So let me just give a brief synopsis of what Eddington is, because you should have came. So basically,
I know he described it to me. I was like, that doesn't.
It's Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, the Pedro Pascal just makes me. I am a bit weird about him in the first place.
He's in too much.
No, he's just weird.
He's
like,
not.
He's
not. I know this whole thing is like, oh, he touches all his co-stars. Like, first of all, he's 100% gay. He is a gay man. Like, that is a homosexual man. But like, people are like, oh, he touches his like women.
No, even that. It's just about where maybe it is a touching, but I don't know. I just get a bad vibe off him.
That's fair enough.
I don't know.
He was good in this.
Okay.
I thought
he was alright in The Mandalorian.
And The Last of Us.
He's good
in The Last of Us as well.
I never watched it.
Oh, you'd like it.
I played it.
Yeah, you fucking stole mine.
Yeah.
But
I think I actually took that to Scotland.
What Eddington is it's essentially like, it's in like rural, fucking, I don't know, like Kansas or, oh no, sorry, it's not. It's in New Mexico.
Okay.
Like near Santa Fe or something like that. I don't know where that is, but it's in like May 2020. So like when shit was popping off.
Yeah.
And like it's the first movie I've seen that like the main focus of the movie is like COVID and like, Black Lives Matter and George Floyd and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's like the main. So you're kind of sitting there.
This is a point in history as well.
I know, but like I was like,
it is 5 years ago now.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking because I was in there being like, oh, this is a bit crazy that they're talking about this. But then I was like, that is a half decade ago.
Yeah.
Like
that you see that'll be taught in schools in 40 years.
Yeah. Oh,
and then your son's gonna, how is it 30s?
Shit. I was actually only saying that. I was like,
you were made in it.
this has been the longest decade ever.
Oh, so shit.
Like what has happened this year? The Beirut explosion. The Queen fucking died. Do you remember in Lebanon the massive explosion?
The Queen died. Yes, I have a story about the Queen dying. Right. So I worked at a call center when the Queen died. Right. And I worked in a big call center, so it was like 2 floors, and it was a massive, like, big square thing, big square white building. And I was up this side of the call floor, and I had a friend called Graham who was down this side of the call floor. And it came on our screens on the computer. The Queen died, and I just hear it because I had my headphones and I was on the call, and I just hear Mark, and I just go, what the fuck is that? She's dead. And I looked at my computer and goes, and I'm on the call, I'm going, because I can't make noise. But then a woman got offended. She goes, she's just died, and she wasn't English. I put it in English first. She was very posh, but she was a Karen. Do you know what I mean? She just died. Have some respect. She fucking took 12 million of our tax money to go fucking spend it on our fucking son for not being a fucking pedo.
Was she Protestant?
I don't know. I don't think they have a different religion.
I don't see religion. No, not on about the Queen. No, the Queen was Protestant. I'm on about your one, the posh one.
Oh, I fuck no.
She definitely was.
She was a fucking prick. That's what she was.
I was in Portugal when the Queen died, and I remember,
Portugal?
Yeah, we were like in the villa.
No, I was in Scotland, so it was a very like, yes, she's dead.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't mind the Queen. She was
she was my favourite out of them all.
Yeah, especially because like I'm watching The Crown at the moment.
Oh yeah.
And
Is it Judi Dench's the queen? No.
No, it's
She in it?
at the start. At the end of it, it's your one who played Umbridge, John Dolores Umbridge.
Yeah.
And then
Harry Potter.
Yeah, and then before that, it's your one.
Did you see that what they're doing with the remake?
Yeah.
But they've got Hermione's black and
She's not black. She's Greek.
what?
She's Greek. She's not black.
She's Middle Eastern.
Greek is not Middle Eastern. She's Mediterranean.
Is she not black?
No.
Cut this out.
She's also. I'm keeping that in. But
I have done no research on it at all, but I seen a photo of her and she looked black.
She does Hermione's voice in the.
But there's also another black person who's in the. I think it's Neville Longbottom.
It's not.
That it is.
It's not. It's a Snape.
Yes. Yes. He is black.
I do. Okay. I do have an issue with that, and I'll tell you why. So in the.
But even that, if Hermione is Greek, she's ginger, right? She's a ginger.
She's not ginger.
Emma Watson was a ginger kid.
No, she wasn't.
Kid. Yes, she was.
Or like Auburn.
In the
Maybe
first
Auburn.
two.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. She was like
First two.
She was like same hair color as you.
I have ginger in my beard.
Okay, you're really fucking splitting hairs there. Like, okay, I'm not looking at you being like that Tungy fucking bastard. Like.
Yeah, but she's ginger.
My main issue with Snape is, first of all, I think it's going to be really good because they leave a lot out in the books.
Nick Frost is the Hagrid.
I think Nick Frost. That would be good, and especially because it's set in the 90s, that'd be cool. But my only issue with the fucking the race swapping or whatever.
You say it's set in the 90s?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's set in fucking Hogwarts.
Well, no, but when they're in London and all that shit. But in the books, James Potter, like Harry's dad, is like a massive asshole to Snape for like no apparent reason, or maybe there is a reason. I just kind of forget because I haven't read it in a while.
I can't say that. I mean,
and and there's like a point where he like essentially fucking lynches Snape by like hanging him off a tree, and I'm like, so that's who you're making black? Like that's my main thing. I'm like, okay, so the one fella who's like singled out by James Potter and fucking hung off a tree and stuff, that's who you're making black, and no one else is
when
black.
the hell in the books that happened?
Yeah, and in the...
My mum read me the books. Never that fucking happened. She might not read me the...
James puts on his white hood.
Hangs fucking Snape.
But I
never heard of that.
That's my main issue is that like the story will have...
How did we get onto this, by the way?
I can't remember.
What were you talking about? You were talking about something.
James Potter.
James Potter.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the series. I think it's going to be good.
We had to cut that out because we're going too far in that.
Because there's like they're doing a season per book.
All right. Okay. Cool.
And
so what? We get 8 seasons.
7 books, 8 movies. So like Deathly Hallows is book 7. So I'm going to do 7.
There's
seasons.
part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, but not in the books. The books are like it's one.
Yeah,
book.
the books are part 1 and part 2.
No, they're not.
Is it not?
No.
Was it just one big book?
Yeah, but it wasn't even that big, which is weird. Like it's not like I think Order of the Phoenix is the biggest one, or Goblet of Fire. I can't remember. But like
one of the two.
But case in point, like Order of the Phoenix is arguably one of the best books, but the movie leaves out like so much. And even in Deathly Hallows, it leaves out so much anyway. But like whatever, who cares? How did we get onto that? Oh yeah, because I was talking about Umbridge. And then we were talking about The Crown, and then we were talking about
The Queen,
and then we were talking about 2020, and then we were talking about Eddington. Hey. So yeah, it was weird fucking hearing people talk about COVID, because it was like, so basically like Joaquin Phoenix is like a sheriff in a kind of conservative town, and you know they're dealing with like the lockdowns and having to wear a mask, and he doesn't want to wear a mask, and like his wife, girlfriend person who like clearly doesn't like him at all is like, you know, like a fucking far right lunatic who's like, oh, they're all fucking they're trying to kill us with the vaccine and all this shit, like, and it's just weird like seeing it like
them talk about it.
And then they start talking about like George Floyd and all this, and there's a black cop who's like working with him, and he's dealing with all that, and I'm not going to like spoil what happens, but it like just turns really weird because it's Ari Aster, I'm pretty sure. Have you ever seen Midsommar or Hereditary?
No.
It's like he's kind of like M. Night Shyamalan anyway, where like, do you know,
that's a funny name. M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. But we're professional comedians. Like it starts off like kind of weird, but then it just gets to a point where you're like, what the fuck's going on? So the weirdness of the movie was kind of correlating with like how fucking stoned I was, and like I remember Ella like leaned over a few times being like, "This is weird," and you do get to see Joaquin's Phoenix, which is pretty, which is pretty cool. As I said,
Joaquin's Phoenix.
There needs to be more representation, more penile representation in movies. I think like because
why do you want to see more cocks in films?
I just think it's fair, because right, if Sydney Sweeney or Margot Robbie or whoever is able to
Here, I have never seen Sydney Sweeney's cock, alright?
if like because every second movie
I've also never seen her actual tits. You've never seen them in film. And or Margot Robbie's actually have.
Euphoria.
Do you see her actual tits in Euphoria?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually I'm gonna watch Euphoria.
Most things she's in, to be honest.
Is there tits and everything?
Yeah,
I've never seen anything she's in, really.
To be honest, like it's kind of like 80% of like her acting is just like getting her tits out. Okay. But anyway, like there's very few like Chang. Is it Chang? Do you know the Asian fella in Hangover?
Oh yeah.
See his Ken Jeong.
Yeah.
I guess see his Jeong. And but like I don't know. I just think like if women are asked time after time to like get their tits out in film, I think we should then, to even the score,
ask men to take the cocks out.
be like, Joaquin,
get your Phoenix out.
Get your Phoenix out. But it was pretty good. I give it like maybe a 6 out of 10. Then we went home and we got Domino's.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. Domino's is underrated, I think.
Better than sex.
Yeah.
Actually, my dad used to work for Domino's.
My dad used to have sex with me.
Thanks for blurting that one out. No, but so my dad used to work for Domino's, and eating Domino's every night for like a good year just makes it not the best pizza you can. So you have it in the regular. Do you know what I mean? For you, Domino's like you have it now and then.
What crust?
Actually, I seen you have Domino's like last week too. You like a good Domino's, don't you?
I like a good Domino's. Yeah. We're just outing me.
He had cookies in the desk last week.
Last week when we were filming this, I had to move my Domino's boxes. Actually, sorry to interrupt, but the fella who like delivered the Domino's, it's usually the same fella, and he's like this Eastern European fella, who always is like, yeah, he's not black, he's Greek. But he like is always dangerously high when he's right. Like he comes there and like you open the door and it's as if you open a bag of weed, just take a big sniff. And I'm like, first of all, you shouldn't be driving. But then I looked into the back.
Some people are better driving stoned.
He was at a level where I was like, there's no way you're better at driving. But then I looked in the back of his car while he was getting shit from the boot, and it was just Domino's boxes. And I was like, do you ever look at someone and you go, if I was in your position, I wouldn't change a single decision you ever made? Because I was like, if I was a Domino's driver, I would be the exact same as you. Like I literally looked at the boxes and I went, and I looked at him and I was like, that would be me too. You know what I mean? But go on, sorry.
No, but yeah, my dad, he brought back pizzas all the time, and I actually lost. So last year I lost 4 stone, right? And I was doing a sales job, like door to door, so I was walking all day. But my diet was shite. Like I drank 4 of them a day, sorry, right? And I had a Tesco meal deal for my breakfast, and I went home and had half a Domino's pizza every night, right? And I lost 4 stone in a year from doing that. 10,000 steps a day. Did they tell you to eat healthy and stuff? Actually, don't do it. Don't listen to me because I lost a lot of muscle as well.
Yeah. That's like when I was working in Musgraves, because I was doing like 12-hour shifts, 37,000 steps or something. Like it was crazy amount of steps. Like my legs be fucking worn off me.
Yeah.
So I should have been losing so much weight, but this was at the point where I was like drinking an obscene amount of alcohol.
Too much.
And then having like 2 takeaways a day. I gained weight doing 37,000 steps every day. Like that's impressive. I would have literally been like Brendan Fraser
by doing that, and I lost weight by eating Domino's.
Yeah. But
how's that weird?
Like I fucking, there was a point there like maybe 5 years ago where I remember Rory, do you know, in Rory Connolly he had a joke at our last open mic where he was saying that he rang one of the chippers and he didn't give his name, just gave the order, usual. And on the receipt it just said that. And I'm the same. I think we talked about this on the first podcast, but I your man was like, oh, that's Sam. You know what I mean? Like I'd say I put fresh and fast through, like I put their children through college over COVID, like 100%. Like I used to eat like a fucking...
You want the daughter or the son to come up to you and go, thank you very much.
Yeah. I like if they were doing a speech at our graduation, they'd be like, I'd like to thank my dad. I'd also like to thank Sam for putting me through college. Because like I used to like my conservative order when I was going through like my drinking era was a 12-inch pizza.
When you say that, you sound like a middle-aged white, like a young white woman.
The doctor said I could only have one glass of wine. I used to have a 12-inch pizza, 6 chicken goujons, a large chips.
You only get 5 now.
Fucking...
I know.
Inflation. Shrinkflation affects all of us. A tub of garlic mayo. Maybe 2 tubs of garlic mayo, to be honest. 2 cans of Fanta. And... like, to be honest, there was days where I get a breast in a bun as well. And I would polish the fucking lot.
How?
I don't even think I couldn't even eat that like right now, to be honest.
I couldn't, and I'm fatter than you.
When we first moved to this apartment, like obviously, like I could order everything, like McDonald's,
but you didn't
Domino's,
have what you wanted.
Yeah.
You didn't have a fresh and
so like there'd literally be times where like we'd come in from work and we'd be like, and we were just like the world is our oyster.
What do we get?
So like I was coming in from work sometimes. Like ordering, like
you're not excited to get home. You're excited to go and just eat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I was literally like if I was working the credit union, I'd be like doing someone's mortgage, like serious business. In my head, I was like probably going to get a burrito and I'm going to get some tortilla chips and stuff like that. But there was one time where my nosiness really came into play, where I came home from work and I came up here and I was like, I don't know where Ella was, but I was like, I'm going to order a boojum, and. So I went on Just Eat, ordered a boojum, whatever, and I got the notification that it was like outside, but I saw on the map that it was like a few houses down. I was like, what the fuck? Mm. So I went downstairs, opened the door. There was 5 armed Garda cars. There was 2 normal Garda cars, and then there was a paddy wagon and 2 unmarked cars. So there was like the entire car park and all the street.
The entire police station? Was it
like the entire force in Cork was outside my fucking door. And like I literally opened the door and just saw that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Have I done something? What have I done?
Yeah. And I heard like shouting from the guards and all this stuff, and I was like, "Oh, well, I need to go get my boojum." So I walked past, like armed Gardaí, like fucking pushing a fella up against his own car and like putting handcuffs on him, and I was just like shyly walking past, and then I saw like the boojum delivery driver, like some fucking Brazilian on his bike, kind of just looking, being like, what the fuck is this? So I like kind of shuffled past all the armed guards, being like, oh, sorry lads. And then I got the boojum, and he was like, oh, you live over there. And I was like, I looked past and just saw like 12 fucking armed Garda cars and shouting and shit. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, okay. So I got it, and I got the boojum. I was also in my pajamas as well. So I was just like in my slippers and my pajamas with my boojum, just walking past people like drawing their fucking guns and shit like that. And I was like, oh, sorry, sorry, excuse me there, sorry. And I went back upstairs, went straight to my window, and was just eating my boojum, looking at that.
You know you.
Turns out the apartment, like 2 apartments across from me, was a drug den.
Oh, class.
Which I just found out about. They like kicked down the door. They found like mattresses on the floor, and they found like fucking Hurleys that had been shaved into like spears and shit. They found a fucking katana in the apartment.
Yeah, usually.
And then forensics came and were like looking through our bins and shit like that. And meanwhile, I'm there like eating my boojum, being like, this is tea.
Smoke your vape.
yeah, don't look. Yeah, I was like, don't look at this fucking apartment, or like they'll be kicking down my door too.
But if that happened to me, right, and you're stoned at that moment in time, and you open the door to all of that, you'd be like, I don't need it. I don't need the boojum.
I would just be like, you come here, or like, can you just throw the burrito
like a football? Yeah.
But that was like the most exciting thing that probably happened in this place. I also got locked into my fucking bedroom.
You told me that,
I was off, and Ella was getting up for work, and she like was like, Sam. I didn't reply. This was now, it was like 8 o'clock.
Oh my God, he's dead.
Yeah. She was like, Sam. I didn't reply. She was like, Sam. And I was like, what? She was like, I can't open the door of the bedroom, like. And a week previous, like the maintenance people had come in to like install like fire doors in every single room in the apartment. So like they're the ones where like you open it and then if you let go, it like slams fucking shut.
I've lived in Pembroke, I know.
Oh, it's
every house in Pembroke has a fire door.
They're so fucking annoying. Especially like this is a really small apartment, and like if we're here now, the bedroom is literally like just over there, but like you can't hear each other because of the fucking the door. So what happened was she opened the door, she closed it, and whatever way it closed, it like broke the door, and so we were locked into the bedroom, and she couldn't get to work, so she had to ring her boss and was like, I can't, I'm going to be late. And her boss was like, oh, like, what's wrong? Are you okay? She was like, oh yeah, I can't get out of my bedroom.
Oh yeah, that one, aye.
The old can't get out of your bedroom trick.
The dog at my door.
yeah. The dog won't let me out. So I was literally trying to like I had my foot on the wall trying to like pull it and stuff like that. And then I got my mirror, my hanger, and I like pulled it, and I was like trying to MacGyver my way through, thinking I knew what I was doing.
There were hair clips trying to fucking lockpick it.
yeah. but I eventually just gave up, and I was like going to tell my mum and stuff because her husband can.
Mum, I'm stuck in my room.
He's like a maintenance man, and I was like, oh, he can help somehow. Oh, yeah. I was like, maybe I can throw my house keys out the window and he can do something. Turns out my house keys were in the hall, so that wasn't going to work. So I went to video it, and I was like, look at this fucking shit now. And I went to go open the door. Door opened. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, before this, we had to ring Ella's cousin, who didn't answer because he like has the contact for the emergency. Then we rang his mum. Then we rang his dad, and no one answered. Eventually, he rang us and gave us the emergency number. So we rang the emergency number and was like, we're locked in. Please help. So they were on the way.
Help. Please,
fucking. I'd say they like ran through the alley like Spider-Man, and we're like, we'll save them.
Superman.
But I was thinking like that's fucking dangerous if I can't get out the room if there was a fire. Well, like there wasn't. But anyway,
very fucking fire safety doors, aren't they?
The door opened, and I was like, oh fuck. So then Ella like went out. She went to work. She was at the bus stop. The maintenance fellas came to an open door, and I was like, oh lads, yeah, the door opened, and they were like, look, we'll take off the fire door anyway because it's annoying and we don't want this to happen again. And I was like, grand. Two of them came into the room. Your man closed the door behind him and then tried to open the door again. Wouldn't open. And then the maintenance fella was like, maintenance fella was like, you dumb cunt. And I was there, and I was in the room, and I was like, oh fuck. Keep in mind, we're not like technically supposed to be in this apartment because we're subletting it.
Yeah.
So he thought that I was Ella's cousin.
Yeah.
So we then were locked in the room for about 45 minutes while they were trying to take off the door. And then I texted Ella and I was like, oh, like I'm locked in again. And she was like, oh, do you want me to come in and open it? So I rang her. The maintenance fella got way too big for his boots and was like, we don't need her, we have it sorted, it's all under control. It wasn't under control in the slightest because he had to remove the entire door so that we could get out. Meanwhile, he was like trying to make small talk with me.
Imagine you need a piss.
I did. Well, I was like...
How long were you in it?
Well, I was in it like an hour and a half because like I was in it with Ella and then they came, locked us in a fucking...
How did Ella get out?
Because I went to video it and it just randomly opened.
Yes.
Keep in mind, I like for the past 45 minutes, I was literally trying to escape. So they eventually dismantled the entire door, took off the door handle and all this shit, and try to make small talk with me like as Ella's cousin. So I was trying to like role play as him.
You up to much last night?
They were like, oh, how's the job in Anpus going? And I was like, oh yeah, tipping away, you know. And those are the exciting stories of my apartment. But I think we should go on to Intrusive Thoughts.
Yeah. How long did we talk about shite there for?
I don't know.
That's about 36 something minutes. So, the next episode, fucking. This is why I don't introduce anything. The next topic we're going to talk about, or the next subject of our podcast, is the Intrusive Thoughts, the namesake of the channel.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
The namesake. Oh.
Yeah. Not just a hat rack.
Brian Dobson.
Who?
The main presenter of RT. So you're too fucking British for this.
Here, fucking British. I'm Scottish.
Just to add to that, we actually have real submissions now.
We have people.
We actually
get into it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we can move away from Reddit. So basically, we have this email address set up, intrusiveinbox@gmail.com. I'll put it on the screen now.
That's all his idea.
Yeah, I'm the brains of the operation. So yeah, basically, like if you have an intrusive thought that you want to give us, whether that's a hot take, unpopular opinion, an actual intrusive thought that you're like
anything like
anything
really dark in your life and you want us to like, if you think we could build off it, then just
or even like life advice, because
I don't know why they'd be asking us, but
we have our life together, so we can be your agony aunt for today. We put the agony in agony aunt, really. So intrusiveinbox@gmail.com, send it, it'll be completely anonymous. We're thinking of maybe doing like some incentivization, like if your one gets read out, we'll put you in for a draw for like a monthly prize or whatever. You can take one of Mark's weeks of his dole or something.
244 euros.
yeah. So send in your intrusive thoughts.
Right to your bank account.
We'll share the dole with you. So these this week's submissions, I actually like these. They're actually pretty good. Cool. So Mark doesn't know these submissions.
I will never know these submissions.
So first one, and it actually, see, this ties in again. Oh. We are professionals at this.
We haven't planned this out at all. How does it tie in?
So I'll tell you. So the first intrusive thought is, watching movies at home is way better than going to the cinema. That's why it ties in.
Okay, yeah, cool. I think cinema is better. Like me and you used to go to the cinema. We were as I said earlier, he's a cinema junkie, right? He's a film fanatic, right? But I used to be part of that. Me and a guy called we've talked about already, a guy called Ray. We all used to go to the cinema, watch everything that came out.
Yeah.
Right. But I would say the cinema is better than having it at home, because you have the atmosphere of the cinema. You have popcorn.
The popcorn alone makes it better. Yeah. You know what I mean? The environment, the atmosphere. You're bang on. Like up until last year.
Sometimes if you're in a shite movie or something like that, sometimes you will get a bit of a distraction up at the back. Do you know what I mean? With noises and stuff, because some people take their birds to the cinema.
I will say, since COVID, the cinema has gotten a lot worse.
That way?
Well, that
sexualizing,
way. Well, no, not just people fucking riding in the cinema. There hasn't been like an epidemic of like sex in the cinema, but omni-sex. But like. I just mean like
people from Cork will get that.
Well, no, Omniplex is nationwide.
Is it?
And I'm pretty sure it's in Northern Ireland as well. But that's like the same nation to me.
It's the same fucking island.
But fuck, what I was going to say.
Oh yeah,
Scottish. The like what I mean is like post-COVID. People just can't seem to like get off their fucking phones in the cinema or like stop talking in the cinema. Yeah.
Oh, I've been annoyed at that. See, I haven't been to the cinema in
years.
I've
shouted at so many people in the cinema. I'm a shouter.
Are you a Darren? Are you a Darren?
Who's Darren?
Karen's boyfriend. Darren.
Oh, as in like the no, I'm not that bad. I'm like,
how did you not get that?
I think I'm justified. Sorry, I think I'm justified because like myself and like my family and Ella and stuff, we went to see Hobbs and Shaw. Do you remember like the Fast and Furious spin-off?
Oh, yeah, with like Dwayne.
Dwayne, man, and Jason Statham. And there was kids like maybe 4 rows back from us, just like talking the entire time. Like I think it was like a kid's birthday or something like that.
Oh, right.
And the dad was there, and I kind of turned around. Do you know when you give them the, I'm giving you the look before the shout. It was like the warning. You know, so I threw my head back a few times, being like, shut them up. They didn't shut up. This now was like during the ads. And I was like, look, talking during the ads
is fine.
It's okay. I still don't like it. I like the ads.
Why do you like the ads? Just see what's coming up, man.
It's the whole experience. Like I like it. Like, do you remember like back in the day?
You still get the big loud voice. It goes, hello. You get the whole surround setting.
Oh yeah, because do you remember when we were a child? It was
big boom thing.
The poker, the Carlton. Is it Carlton? The Carlton poker and the star thing poking into the fire. Yeah, and then it was like Dolby Atmos, where it was like, or something like that, where it was like whales fucking doing shit.
No, there was one which went poof, and it brought you in, and it.
Maybe it might be the same one. Anyway, that doesn't matter. They wouldn't shut the fuck up anyway, and then the movie started. And they kept talking, and I was like, I'm gonna have to shout.
I'm gonna have to say something.
So I was like, the next time they talk, I'm gonna turn around. And they did talk, and I turned around and just went, shut the fuck up!
Why did you shout at them?
And they did shut up, to be fair.
They wanna.
So it worked.
Fucking hell.
If they were 6, that was putting an age on them, do you know what I mean? But I didn't, like, I paid money to go to the cinema. Shut up. Do you know what I mean? And then I went to see the Batman with, like, the new Batman, or well, not really that new anymore, but with Keith. And there was a girl next to us on her phone, like just
texting.
And first of all, it's a dark movie anyway.
Yeah.
Because he's the Dark Knight, and she was on her phone the entire time. And I kind of just leaned over and was like, "Get the fuck off your phone before I throw it away," which like sounds extreme.
I think it is extreme. No?
I don't think it is extreme.
Like now that sounds like something I would say after I have said, "Can you get off your phone, please?"
This wasn't during the episode. This was like middle of this was like act 2 of the movie. Like this was an hour into the movie, and she was doing it the entire time. I had seen the Batman already, I think, but it was his first time. He's like a Batman, like the way I am for Spider-Man. He is with Batman, and I was like, this is ruining his experience. So I just leaned over.
I just want him to be happy, all right?
I just wanted him to be happy. You know, I just wanted him to experience the joy of watching Batman. And so I just leaned over and I was like, if you don't get off your phone, I'm going to throw it away. And she got off her phone. So I've had to do that a few times.
No wonder she got off her phone.
I think pre-COVID, the cinema was undoubtedly way better than watching at home. I think shit like that.
I haven't been in a while. I haven't been since probably before COVID.
Like, what's the last thing you saw in cinema?
I couldn't tell you. I probably went with you. Not even joking. Oh no, I seen Toy Story 4.
Mark, that was like fuck. No, sorry, Toy Story 4. I meant Toy Story 3.
No.
Toy Story 4 was.
I think I seen Toy Story 3 with you.
Was that before COVID?
Yeah.
I think it was before COVID. But even like kids fucking like just on the phone or chatting or taking flash.
I seen The Nun. I went on a date.
That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
It was, but here I took her to The Nun. It was a date. That's what I'm talking about. Did you get any people like talking about? I'm that guy. Sorry.
Were you dry humping in The Nun?
No, not that bad. Just a wee. Oh, I don't kiss and tell, but we kissed.
I don't kiss and tell, but I'll tell. But okay, yeah. I'm not going to tell. It was Finding Dory. I was like,
wait, we should have send in your times you've had fun times in the cinema.
I was like 16 or 17.
What were you seeing when you had fun times in the cinema?
Finding Dory.
I was watching The Nun. Two very different.
Keep in mind,
I'd be watching Finding Dory.
I was like,
one eye's there, one eye's there.
I was like, hold on, Marilyn saying something, like, do you know what I mean? But it was my ex-girlfriend, and I was like 16, 17. I was like, I want to watch fucking, like, I want to know, do they find Dory? I'm on the lookout for Dory. And okay, whatever. But
I went on, actually, this ties in a wee bit. I was on a date and I went and seen The Lion King, and she was wanting
the live action.
Yeah, the live action one. When
is that good?
I
watched it.
It was good, yeah. But I was a big fan of The Lion King back in the day when it first came. I wasn't born when it first came out. When I seen it. But I went on a date and she was obviously she's a bit bored. She wanted to do something. I was like, no, I'm watching. This is my time now. I've taken you to the wrong movie,
bitch. Yeah. It's a problem-free philosophy.
Hakuna Matata. All right, Hakuna Matata.
When Pomone's on the screen, or Pomone, that's their ship. Their ship. Yeah. If you ship Pomone, sound off in the comments.
Pomone.
But I will say, I think I told you this. Like, me and Ella, we used to have the Omnipass, which is like €15 a month. Yeah. We used to go 8 times a month, at least. Like, I fucking love, like, movies. That's like my favorite thing, like, just watching different movies and stuff like that. Like, Letterboxd for me now is like, I love it because, like, my autism is being fucking entertained, and then it's also involved in movies. But
see, I think my thing is I don't have the attention span to sit down anymore that long. I know I'm actually literally doing a podcast right now.
I don't have the attention span.
But like to watch something, if it's not good, I'm not gonna be happy.
Like I watched,
I can't go now.
I watched The Gangs of New York, which is a 3-hour movie, and I watched Godfather 2, which is like 3.5.
I think I went to see The Wolf of Wall Street with you. Did we see that in cinema? No, we had.
No, we definitely weren't old enough. No. But I watched two of them in the same day.
I watched a very long film in the cinema. I can't remember what it was.
Remember the Judge?
Game. Judge. That's the only. So Sam's never actually. You see me never properly cry.
I've seen you never cry. Try that again.
Yeah. You've never seen me properly like, cry. And now I didn't cry. There's a tear came out my eye. But we were watching The Judge and
okay, well that's not true.
What?
Go on.
Did I cry?
You fucking... The three of us were sobbing. Go on, tell the story.
We were watching it, and it's Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall. Robert Duvall's the judge. Robert Downey Jr. is his son, and he's a lawyer. And they don't have a greatest relationship, but they bring it back to the end, and they go on this wee fishing trip at the end. They're all lovey-dovey at the end, and they go on the wee fishing boat.
But your man has cancer.
Yeah, he has got cancer, but they go on at the end of the scene, he goes on the boat. And spoilers, this film came out in 2015, so you should have watched it by now.
If not earlier, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe. But the judge, so he's in the boat. Robert Downey Jr. is looking at them, having a good time. He looks away, he looks back. Robert Duvall's dead. And for me, I went, oh, Jesus, it got me a wee bit. I was like, oh fuck, they were getting back together. Do you know what I mean? They were becoming friends. And just.
The three of us were in the cinema, sobbing.
But it was two of them going, fuck Mark crying.
Ray was audibly crying. Like, you could hear Ray. You could actually hear Ray over the sound of the movie.
Yeah.
I was also I was absolutely fucking weeping as well. So were you though.
Yeah.
You weren't like as bad as us, but
no.
like.
Because my thing is, right, it's a fucking film. Like, I know my brain is so wired to know that this is
it's not real.
Fake, right? And the only other thing I've cried at. Really kind of cried at in a show is Friends at the ending when Rachel goes, should we go get coffee? And then Chandler goes, yeah, but where? And then I just went, oh fuck. Just all 10 seasons flew at me right now.
Ever since I started going to therapy,
I've been crying a lot more.
I've been crying a lot more, yeah. I fucking.
See, that's my thing.
I genuinely, I swear to God, right? Ella, like, my girlfriend's been kind of getting me into the Kardashians. And
I hate this. Sorry.
This is going to be sad. So there was one episode.
Don't you tell me you cried at the Kardashians. Are you having a fucking joke? Are you is this a joke or is this truth?
I didn't cry. I was like.
I feel her pain. I feel her. Oh my God, she can't get this Louis Vuitton belt.
No. The issue. Okay, right. I'll tell you, right. So Chloe was going.
I hate the fact you know her name.
Chloe was going through a really tough time.
Okay.
Because she had been trying to rekindle with Tristan, who is the father. Who's the father of her child. See,
he plays for the Cavaliers. I know that for a fact.
I didn't know who he was.
I like basketball. That's why I know.
Oh well, I like the Kardashians. So she was fucking. I think she was like rekindling with him or whatever. And spoilers if you haven't seen Kardashians. And so they were kind of like, oh, he's cheated on me and stuff like that. I don't know, should I go with him or whatever? Turns out they were getting a surrogacy baby, so they were having a baby, and then Chloe finds out he cheated on her and got someone else pregnant at the same time.
Bastard.
And
did you go? Oh my God.
Well, I kind of knew it happened because Ella mentioned it, but as it happened,
I can imagine you sat down like this, just watching and going.
But like seeing her have to, because like I got it, like I actually got it, because that time I was like, oh, the Kardashians, like fuck them. But because she was like mainly worried about like, oh, I'm such an idiot, like when I have to release a statement about it, everyone's going to attack me, and do you know what I mean? And I was like, if I was in that position, I'd fucking hate it as well. And you see like the mom crying about it, and Kim talking to her, trying to console her, and she's
Chris,
crying.
I know Chris.
Chris is a fucking legend. Kris Jenner is, hot take, Kris Jenner is one of the best business people in the world.
Well, yeah, she fucking marketed her daughters.
But before that, like I like her anyway. I love her. Anyway, I was like this. Anyway,
my favourite was Bruce. I named my cat after him.
He killed someone. He.
Well, no, but Caitlyn did.
Yeah, but it's not the Green Goblin. Like it's not like his fucking alter ego. It's
Caitlyn did, but it made someone's made a joke about this. It made women drivers look bad.
Yeah, but it's not as if Caitlyn. It's not as if like the voice of Caitlyn's in his head being like, "You have to drive and kill people.
Come on, guys, kill them.
You attack the heart." But yeah, I fucking teared up at that. But anyway, movies is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I watched like eight a month at least, whatever. Because it was €15 and you get a free ticket to every movie. They then increased it to like €18 a month, and based on where you want to sit in the cinema is an extra like €1, €2, or €3, which is just late stage capitalism at its worst, right? So I got sick shit of it because I was like, no, don't ruin a good thing and lose all your customers. So I wrote a very strongly worded email to Omniplex as if they'd give a single shit. Literally a fucking block of text being like I actually I won't be able to find it now, but I mentioned late stage capitalism. I was like, this is like I was bringing up, like I was like, it was the most libtard thing I've ever done in my life.
You are a darling.
But they replied and were like, okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
They were like, enjoy your night, mate. But,
enjoy your night, mate. Kevin Bridges.
Now, after COVID, the cinema's kind of gotten a bit shit now. The Arc is brilliant though. But I think like all in all, it is way better than like just watching it at home, because
you get more atmosphere, I'd say.
like, to be honest, we're trying to watch stuff on Disney Plus, and like trying to stream it keeps buffering and shit. And now it's like you pay €15 for Disney Plus, you pay €15 for Now TV, you pay €15 for Netflix, you pay €15 for Amazon, and it's like Sky was cheaper than this. Like I
Sky was like €70 a month.
Yeah, but at least you got like the internet and shit with it. I fully envision in like 5 years' time they amalgamate all the streaming platforms and just call it TV. You know what I mean? Like, we're devolving. But I think that's. Do you have any more to say on?
No, not really. I think we should move on from this because we've talked about it for fucking 15 minutes. And you go.
People who get nachos in the cinema are pedophiles.
Yeah,
that's all I have to say.
They're not pedophiles. They're just a bit weird.
They just like them a bit young. Okay, next one.
Like him a bit young, yeah.
Seth MacFarlane's best shows are better than Matt Groening's.
Matt who?
Do you know like Simpsons and Futurama?
Oh, right.
So basically, like,
do you like The Simpsons better than Family Guy? That's what I was asking.
No.
You don't like The Simpsons better?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I do. Yeah.
You do like The Simpsons better than Family Guy. I would say I'm.
Okay, well, sorry. What would you say are Seth MacFarlane's two best shows, and what are Matt Groening's two best shows?
Family Guy and American Dad, and
yeah, I agree.
Futurama, and it's the only two shows he probably made.
No, he made another one on Netflix called like Disenchanted or something like that.
Oh yes, yeah.
It wasn't really good though. I watched like 2 episodes.
I never watched it.
I
would say Family Guy. I haven't watched. Simpsons was only a thing in your grand's house when you'd go up to their house and have dinner. That was, and it was.
Or if you went to my house or Ray's house.
It was Sky. It was on Sky One. Or no, sorry, it was on RTE, and it was on Sky RTE2.
It went Neighbours, Simpsons, Home and Away.
Yeah. Oh, Home and Away. I loved it. I painted his grand's house, right, and your grand still watches Home and Away, and I was.
Does she?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I was having a wee conference. I was like, are these people still? If people watch Home and Away, Alf is not dead yet, and I found it baffling because he was old when I watched it. And I was.
He was old when I was born.
Yeah. He was old when I was young.
He was like, do you know your man Ken in Coronation Street?
He's still there.
Ken Barlow.
Ken Barlow's still there.
I thought he was dead.
Did he die? Did Ken Barlow die?
Is Ken Barlow dead? Hey Siri. Is Ken Barlow dead? Okay, thanks. She just said no.
Oh, I'll look up. You keep talking.
I went to the Home and Away beach in Sydney.
Cool.
Or like just outside Sydney.
Did you see Brax?
No.
Brax.
Daryl Braxton.
Yeah.
Heath Braxton. Indy, do you remember Indy?
Who?
Samara Weaving.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely woman.
But to talk about the intrusive thought.
No, Ken Barlow's still alive. He's 93.
Oh. Seth MacFarlane's best shows are better than Matt Groening's. Myself and Ella have been rewatching Family Guy like from the start.
Yeah.
And like when I used to watch it in your house, because you were like the Family Guy person and I was a Simpsons person. Mm-hmm. But
hot take, I think South Park better than all of them.
Nah.
The writing's far better.
No, I don't think so. Okay. I would say, because I'm now on season 7 of Family Guy, I think the peak of Family Guy lasts longer than the peak of The Simpsons. Like, my difference is, I think
Simpsons have more lore because they like guess all these shit.
Yeah.
The stuff that happens.
But I also think with The Simpsons, it's like better written in terms of like
everything's better written than Family Guy. I feel like Family Guy is just a segue to a different thing, to an obscure thing.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But I like that. Like I think Family Guy
comedy side of it is funny, but like no good. It's not proper writing.
Family Guy is funnier than The Simpsons.
Yeah, in the shock value, yeah. Because you're like,
but even I think the jokes.
Did you get to that point?
Like one thing I realized rewatching it is like Seth MacFarlane's knowledge of like cinema.
Yeah,
is like really underrated.
But that might not just be him as well. He'll have a team of writers and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know, but I do feel like he was the creative force of it, and like it's so funny because I like every episode I feel like he sits down and is like, how can I sing in this episode? Is like I think we're on like season 7 now or something like that, and the quality hasn't dipped. I've noticed. Mm-hmm. Whereas we also like last year or this year rewatched all of The Simpsons, and
actually, Yeah, I'll tell the story. Fuck it. I used to know a guy, right, and he used to be the most pathological liar ever, right? And he said he watched all of The Simpsons in 2 weeks. So yeah, he was a pathological liar, right? And he was lying about how he watched The Simpsons in 2 weeks, like 14 days, right? And
As in all of the Simpsons?
all of it, like all 30-something seasons, right? And I'm like,
about 7.
and my brain immediately goes, is that possible? So I look it up on the computer because we was in a call center, and I looked it up on the computer, and I was like, that's just not possible. It takes like a month or something to watch it without going to sleep. Do you know what I mean? And the man was just adamant that he did. And I was talking to another guy called, who his name was Sam actually. He was really tall. I was like, whoa, I've never met a Sam that's really tall.
I'm a short king.
yeah. But he was, we were just trying to tell him that this is not possible. He was just, you get those people who are just stuck in the lie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just like, not. I'm right. I watched it in 2 weeks. You couldn't possibly do it.
We were friends with someone, which we won't name, that used to always be caught in a lie and would just kind of continue it on and on and on. So then I would just lie again, like in response to him, and he would like want to call me out. But then in my head I'm like, well, if you're calling me out, I'm going to call you out. Anyway, it has nothing to do with anything. I think you should be able to stop watching The Simpsons when it gets to the movie. Like I think anything after the movie is a bit kind of shit.
The movie would be good.
The movie was good.
I'm not saying The Simpsons are bad, but I prefer Family Guy than The Simpsons, but I also prefer South Park than Family Guy.
See, I haven't really watched enough South Park to say.
Yeah, I'll watch South Park after Family Guy.
Yeah.
Better than all.
Like,
the writing's better, like the writing is actual writing.
I know, like what I've watched I've liked. My main thing is I think like for the intrusive thought, Seth MacFarlane's best shows are better than Matt Groening's.
Yes.
Did you watch Futurama?
Yeah.
Did you like
watch bits of it?
I like Futurama.
Good news, everyone!
I think Matt Groening or like Sam Simon and Dan Castellana or whoever are the writers on that, I think they are better writers than Seth MacFarlane, whoever, because they're able to,
writers, yes.
They're able to mix in like heartfelt moments and like lessons and like actual plots.
Actual writing.
Yeah.
For me, Family Guy is just a segue to a different. It's a segue to a joke. Yeah.
It's a skit, basically. And same with Futurama. Like I like the plot of Futurama. It's not as good as Simpsons. American Dad, for me.
Good morning, USA.
American Dad is a show you watch.
They've got the better theme songs.
No.
Simpsons.
Oh, sorry. You mean The Simpsons is better?
No. I mean, Family Guy's theme song is better than just The Simpsons.
No.
It's a melodic noise.
Futurama's theme song is one of the best animated theme songs.
What was Futurama's again? It was fucking.
Doom, 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 doom.
I know, but you got fucking. I can't remember. What is Family Guy's?
It seems
today that all we see is families and movies and sex on TV.
I would say
it's actual songs.
I would say it goes like The Simpsons theme song, Family Guy's theme song, Futurama's theme song, American Dad's theme song.
American Dad's theme song is but good morning USA. It's got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day.
The sun in the sky.
He's smiling on his face and he's shining a salute to the American. Actually, can we sing this?
American Dad. Yeah, are we gonna get copyright?
American Dad. And I say Family Guy, then Simpsons. I've never heard. I can't remember Futurama's. That's how I.
There's no words. It's just like
Simpsons and Futurama's last thing.
American Dad is a hotel show. Or like a holiday show. It's a show that I always put on when I'm like in a hotel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, American Dad's actually pretty good, but I never like sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Same with Futurama, really. Like I never really sit down and go, do you want to watch Futurama?
They were shows out. Now I watched American Dad and Family Guy religiously as a kid when my mum went to bed.
Yeah.
And
like there is bias, obviously, because I grew up on The Simpsons. I would say, for the most part, Simpsons has better writing. Family Guy is funnier. Family Guy has a longer peak, I would say, than The Simpsons. But The Simpsons' peak for me is higher than Family Guy's peak. Futurama and American Dad are kind of just like I don't really care about either of them.
Futurama's better than American Dad though.
I'd say they're like around the same though. So Seth MacFarlane's best shows are better than Matt Groening's. I would say no. You'd probably say yeah. They're kind of equal though, because Simpsons better.
Writing wise, Simpsons better. Comedic wise, Family Guy better.
Yeah, like I'd say Simpsons is better than Family Guy for me, but American Dad's better than Futurama. The Cleveland Show is a lot of shit.
Oh, God, I love the Cleveland.
It's not.
Even that theme song is good. I think that's the best theme song at all.
I don't know. I literally have watched like one episode.
Fuck, what is it?
But like the Cleveland show is the equivalent of like.
My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends and new friends and even a bear. I don't know the rest.
I like Roger. Oh, that's
very good.
Yeah, I like him though. Anyway, I think we've discussed that enough.
Yeah.
So last one before we finish up because we have a show.
I really hope we don't get copyrighted for songs I've sung.
I don't think so. I to be honest, I think we're so off key that
it doesn't matter.
Like it doesn't even register. Last one before we finish up because we actually have a show in Kilkenny.
Yeah, we'll talk about that first.
So that's like a 2-hour drive and we
have to go.
Last one. Friends is not a good show.
Wrong. No.
Wait, there's more to it. Like they wrote more.
It's not. No. From back in the day, I thought it was the best show ever. It's not the best show ever, but it has an emotional bond with me.
It hasn't aged the best for me. Oh wait, just let me read it. So, Friends is not a good show. Hi guys, seriously, it is so overrated and people only think it's remotely funny for the recorded laughs played in the background when something funny is supposed to happen. My sister has watched Friends back to back over 9 times and hearing it in the living room every morning may have grown my distaste for it. But I just flat out do not think it's a good show.
Did my mum write that? And she lying about me being her sister?
Yeah. To be honest, like we used to be obsessed.
We've come from broken homes, don't we? Now, we do.
Speaking of friends, we didn't have many.
We were each other's friends.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, when I was in a bad time, I'd stick on Friends, and it got me. Chandler, my favourite character.
I only talked about this with Ella the other day. Rank the friends in terms of your favourite, least favourite.
Chandler, Joey, Phoebe, Ross, Monica, Rachel.
Okay.
No.
You're closer to her than me.
Ross is before Phoebe, actually.
I think Ross is the most underrated character.
He's very underrated. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Because if you go and think about
David Schwimmer is an actual.
Like I was talking about it with her, and she was like, Ross is like a langer, basically.
He's my least favourite guy, though, and I think Phoebe is funnier than him.
Hot take: Joey's overrated.
Nah.
Because if you think
Joey's the best friend.
But if you think, yeah, that's what she said too. Like in terms of being an actual friend, yeah. But like if you think about all the plots, all his plot points are kind of boring. Like he doesn't really do much. He's always just kind of in the background and has like a funny maybe line or whatever. If you think about all the funny episodes or all the funny moments in Friends, it's Ross. Like the leather pants, the sandwich, fucking all the marriages. Like I actually stuck it on the other day, and it was when Rachel finds out that they're still married. And then there's another one where. Rachel's dad is like saying to Ross like oh you're marrying my daughter, whatever.
Yeah.
Like most of the comedic moments are Ross.
Yeah, but no,
he's just an asshole. Like he's just like he's a bad person.
Yeah.
But like even the shit with like Emily and the thing with Ben and stuff like that. Like most of the show was actually revolving around Ross, if you think about it.
It was built from David Schwimmer. They wrote Ross for David Schwimmer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They had it all planned out.
Like if I was to rank the characters, it would be Chandler, Ross.
Chandler's always first.
Yeah.
Chandler is the best character.
Chandler, Ross.
But sorry, I'm not over the fact he died.
Oh my, yeah, I fucking
Matthew Perry died last year. Sad.
Chandler, Ross, probably Monica, to be honest.
Monica's funny. Rachel's the worst.
Joey, no.
Folks say Phoebe's the worst. You cannot tell me Phoebe. What?
Yeah.
Get out your house. This is your house. Get out.
She's just
Phoebe's she's the best woman out the most.
I don't care about her. She's always kind of there, and she's like, oh look at me, I'm so random. Like she's funny for like when you're a teenager. I don't know, just rewatching it sometimes when like you're an adult.
I don't know. I usually have an objective view on everything, but on Friends I have it.
I think Seinfeld is better written. Like I'm rewatching Seinfeld.
Seinfeld's funnier because it's comedians, it's actual comedy.
Yeah. Like Jerry Seinfeld is a good writer. It just sucks that he's like a really bad comedian, like stand-up comedian.
And a pedophile.
And a Zionist.
Is he?
Yeah, someone asked him like, oh, what do you think about Palestine or whatever, and he was like, I don't care about Palestine. Okay, yeah. So basically, Friends is a good show. To be honest, I haven't really rewatched it that much.
Can't be. I've got an unbiased opinion on it because
it formed our childhoods.
It
formed our childhoods.
Yeah.
It'd be like me saying Spider-Man's not good.
It got me through bad times, and when I'm having bad times, I put it on, and it suits me.
I think it's a sitcom for people that don't really want to explore.
I really
other
watch
sitcoms.
it for Chandler. When growing up, I kind of tried to like embody Chandler and just be the most sarcastic I could possibly be.
I think like it's not as good as like Modern Family. I think is funnier.
I've not watched a lot of Modern Family.
That's probably like the best modern family sitcom. But it's probably not as good as I remember it to be, but I haven't really rewatched it. I also think a lot of people, it's like the only sitcom they've like properly watched, so I think it's the best.
Yeah.
And also a lot of people think about the 90s.
I like how I've watched a lot. So I used to be a sitcom fanatic.
Same.
We all both did. But I used to like How I Met Your Mother and stuff. And it's just
Friends is better than How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
And it's better than Big Bang Theory.
No, Big Bang Theory's funny, but it doesn't need that much laugh track.
Is it funny though? Bazinga. Like,
that's not. See, that was in like the
have
first
you
4
watched
episodes. That's your
Bazinga is not in 4 episodes. Bazinga
4 seasons. Did I say episodes? I meant seasons.
They got paid a criminal amount of money for that.
Yeah. I liked Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, it was alright. I think I just thought I was smarter than I was back then.
But here, that might be the best theme song. Oh no, fuck! I was going to say the rest of it. The whole
Anyway, we're kind of ranting now, and it's gone on too long. We have to go to a show in Kilkenny. We have an open mic in Notions Comedy Club.
Notions Comedy Club on tonight, and then we have we actually did a comedy set last week on Sunday.
We had a cancellation.
You did. I didn't. Well, we both did our night, but so you could tell it if you want. Or do you want me to? We're professionals.
Yeah, I got a message at like 4 p.m. being like
what's the time?
I got a message at like 4 being like there's an open spot for a cancellation if you want it, and I was like, yeah, I will, because I just wanted as much experience as I can. I didn't have anything written, so I had like 3 hours to write.
We were talking about this. We were like, we're not hoping for it, and so
yeah.
On the podcast.
Oh yeah.
This is what we're talking about. We should have hoped for it.
Yeah, we should have prepared. So I wrote something, and drove into town to meet Mark.
He phoned me when he got told, and I hadn't got the text message. I wasn't going on stage that night, and you phoned me and you were like, "You want to come?" I was like, "Cool, I'll go watch it." And then I'm outside at 8:30. Starts at 9, and I look at my phone. I go on Instagram and I see it. Do you want to do your thing? I'm like, I'm half an hour before going on stage. Nothing written. I thought I was only coming here to spectate. I'm shitting myself. I go, yeah, cool. If you want to, if that's okay. And then we ended up did go on stage. Now our stuff, I don't think. I didn't bomb, and you didn't bomb either. You didn't.
I like. It wasn't a bomb. It was like a grenade, I would say.
No, you didn't. You got a laugh.
I'm kind of hard on myself too. But like, I went into the car park, like to walk over to the comedy club, and I kind of sat there and I was like, I don't know my set at all.
My heart was pumping through my.
And like,
I was more nervous that time than the first time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And going up on, well, because I like, if I'm not prepared, I freak out.
Yeah.
And then I went into the comedy club. And when you go up on stage, it's like the fucking Men in Black thing where they like fucking nebulize you or whatever it is. Because I went up, they were like introducing like Sam Mullen or whatever, and I took the mic and I looked at everyone. It was way smaller than the comedy cavern. So I was looking at one fella in particular who like was literally looking at me like he was doing a UFC face-off, and that like everything just went out of my brain. Yeah. And like I had this whole thing that I'm doing tonight because I want to redeem myself about like lionesses and whatever. You'll see it in the next video. But like there's a whole introduction to that I just didn't do, so I just started talking about lionesses, and like no one laughed, and I had to go on to another thing which got a laugh. But like I was 3/4 of the way through my set, remembering shit from the first quarter of my set, being like, oh, I never said that, and I never said that. And then I got the flash, so I went off stage and I was like, oh fuck, the jig is up. Yeah, like this whole channel is built upon like how far can we get in comedy? And I was like, well, this is as far as I get in comedy.
I feel like I was quite proud of both of us. I was, because I went on stage and I did get a few laughs, and I had nothing planned. This was all off my head.
I got some laughs too, I think.
You did. I'm telling you, I was in the crowd. I wasn't the only one laughing. Do you know what I mean? But I can remember like getting a few good laughs, and I remember one of the guys was properly laughing. I was like, okay, cool. And then when I came out of it, we didn't have the big adrenaline rush because we were like, we knew it could have been better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I knew I could have done way better as well. If I
it was just lack of preparation.
Yeah, but I was quite proud of it that we did get laughs without any lack of preparation.
Like the jokes were good if we told them properly. I liked
the fact that I could go on not knowing anything and get a few laughs with it and not bomb.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know if the crowds in Cork are just being very nice to us. Because imagine we go up tonight and there's just no laugh at all. They're just laughing at us because we're telling them we're new.
So you'll see.
They know we're new.
You'll see if we bomb tonight. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for listening or watching or whatever.
We'll catch you next week.
This has been Intrusive Thoughts.
Send in your stuff.
Oh yeah, send in your stuff to
click like
intrusiveinbox@gmail.com.
Subscribe.
We need to go.